Welcome to the Grady News Source Midday Webcast. I'm David Hurst here with anchors Arin Johnson and Mike Reiter. Now, guys, we all know it's more than just good looks and parted hair. Arin, why don't you tell me a little bit about what exactly goes into a newscast?
Well, what I like to do as an anchor is I like to keep in contact with the reporters, because should something happen where the teleprompter isn't working or they don't have a script in, I like to know exactly what the story is about so I can still talk about it.
Now, Mike, you've done a lot of sports. You've been behind this desk as sports anchor and as the sports show, but how is it doing news? You know, how is it? Was it easier than you expected, harder than you expected?
Well, it definitely is different. One thing with news is you have to write readers. You have to focus on news, which is something that was a little bit new to me, but I thought it went well. And then just being down here at the anchor desk before the show, I thought it went well, and I thought I was very prepared going into the newscast.
Now, as many of our viewers know, Tuesday wasn't our best show. It could have definitely gone a lot smoother. Arin and Mike, Arin, I'll start with you. Talk to us a little bit about what you learned from Tuesday and what you're going to do today to kind of improve on that.
Well, I think it's important to learn to adapt, because during the E-block, when we were talking about the puppy, we kind of stumbled over our words a little bit. I should have had a little bit more to talk about. So just always being on the ball and ready to have a story to put out there to talk about. Also, looking at the right cameras, because when you're looking at the wrong camera, it can make the show look a little sloppy, a little sloppier than it actually is. So knowing exactly which camera to look at.
Mike, what are we going to focus on today for
Well,
today's newscast?
Now over just about 48 hours after the Tuesday newscast, I'm still trying to figure out what happened in the E-block. So it's still not exactly sure. But before then, just the prompter is not always going to work right, so you have to make sure that you have your scripts in front of you, and you just can't stop talking, because that's just one thing that will make a newscast look really bad, is when you stop talking. So that's one thing that I thought we did well in the Tuesday show, and something that we should do this show today.
Well, great. Mike and Arin, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to tune in at 5 to see Mike and Arin in action on Grady News Source.